All right, so in the break, I went ahead and kind of refined our rough sketch a little bit more. There are some things that I wanted to just tighten up before we did our final line art and just rearrange some of the proportions. So I kind of messed around with it in the break a little bit, but still the same for the most part. So we're going to make a new layer here. We're going to turn our sketch layer down in opacity. And we're going to rename this final line art. Okay. And I'm going to bring my brush size down so we can get some fine detail here. And let's go ahead and adjust this. All right. And let's come in here and start painting this. So bring this even smaller. Oh, not that small. Let's use this. It'll be easier than using my click wheel. All right. So let's jump in. So we are going to really come in here and try and nail down the exact line art that we're going for. All right, then we do the other eye here. Get his ear. We have his mouth come down here. Oops. His sort of lip. Get my erasers, clean up that line there a little bit. little horn here. The more detailed, or at least the more accurate you can make your drawing, the more time and pain it will save you later when you start painting. At least for me. Some people like to have a really, really loose drawing and just go right in with painting. But I find that especially for this specific painting style where we're doing photoreal, the more concrete idea you can have of your drawing before you go into your painting, the better off you're going to be when it comes later down the road and you're trying to do your lighting and stuff like that. So that would be my recommendation, is try and get this as accurate and tight as you can before you start moving into any sort of painting. I'm not going to draw in every single little piece of texture. I'm drawing some of it in because we're going to be lighting some of it by hand, but other parts we're actually going to use photo textures to come in here and help it be more real. So I don't need to draw every little piece of skin texture or every single wrinkle. We just want to get a decent idea of what's going on so that we can paint it and have it look good. I accidentally keep bringing my brush size down. All right. Get my eraser out so we can clean out the lines on the inside of these fingers here. Okay, and then we have the head of this little creature. We also have his back leg here. It's a little too big of a mouth. I want to keep it nice and small. And then some little wrinkles around the eye, kind of like a like a little chameleon eye going on there. Alright. I'm going to clean up some of these wrinkles so he feels a little smoother. Perfect. Let's continue on the rest of this creature, of our main creature here. I'm not going to do these little hairs in this final line art because they're going to be white and we're just going to have to paint over them. So we'll just have to remember to add those in later when we are doing the rest of this guy here. Okay, we'll come down here. We got his little chicken wing nub thing here. Little wrinkles on top of it there. Okay. And then his other arm over here. Bring my brush size back down. Okay. Get those wrinkles in there. Perfect. Then his body comes down. He's kind of got this paunch, just sort of weight to his body. Oops. That makes it so he kind of spreads out when he sits down. Okay, get the wrinkles on his toes here. Like I said, it's kind of tedious, but it's going to be worth it when we go to paint, and a lot of the heavy lifting is done for us through the drawing. It's going to save you a whole lot of time later down the road when you're trying to paint in all the shadows and things like that. So just be patient, stick with it. Alright, and then he's got all these big wrinkles here. All right. Then we have this branch. I'm gonna zoom out here a little bit. And you know what, really quick, I just noticed something now that we zoomed out. I want to fix this eye a little bit. This eyebrow here should be a little higher up, I think. There we go. All right, back to this branch here. I kind of ended up making it a little bit skinnier than what we had in the rougher drawing. I'm gonna work on this little alien creature buddy here. Okay, little mouth right here. Then we'll finish up his little leg here. All right, and then we will finish out the branch. Okay, and then last but not least, well, maybe least, the tail here. Some wrinkles on here to kind of help define the form a bit. All right, cool. And then a little bit of detail on the branch. All right, and there we go. I'm not going to worry about the leaves too much because those are going to be out of focus for the most part in the final image. We just need to worry about everything that's going to be in sharp focus, which is what we have here. Make any finishing touches, like I think I want this arm here to be a little thicker. And there we go. That is it. That's our finished drawing. The next step is going to be to start adding color and then shadows. So that'll be it for this lecture, and I will see you guys in the next one.